More about me. I am crafty. I am sometimes sarcastic to a fault. It's probably a self-defense mechanism because in the true words of a bigger girl, I buy shoes and I buy sunglasses because they always fit. I don't have to worry about if they're gonna fit. Shoes and sunglasses always fit. So, as far as along the same lines, my wit is fast because then I don't have to worry about, if I'm the first one there with a comment, I don't have to worry about anything. I love to scrapbook, I love to cook, I love photography. I really want to own a photography studio. I want to specialize in newborns, kids, families, weddings. I want to be an all-around photographer. I have applied to an art school. I'm working on that. A few other things are in line first, and this weight problem is, it's at the front of the line. And a lot of people say, how do you show you? Well, I just show me by being who I am. I'm loving, I'm caring, even though I'm still big, I can probably throw a football better than most of the boys in the neighborhood. Granted I'm a grown woman, but you're not going to see a lot of adults out there playing football with the kids. But I love kids, and I'm out there playing, and, nannying, and right now I just have the little guy, but I've nannied bigger kids before, and it's just fun to get out there and play with them. And the things that I think that I might, like my thin list, I have kind of created a slideshow for you because you can only listen to me talk so much. So I'm going to show you my thin list. This is Amanda's thin list. Obviously, number one is have a baby. That is the biggest thing in my life right now. Then I want to get total body laser hair removal. That also is a big thing for me because it's self-image, and not that I really want to talk about it on TV, but I have male pattern hair growth like all along my chin. I joke that I have more facial hair than my husband. I have chest hair, hair around my belly button and stuff, and that's caused by the PCOS. So one of the things that I want to do is just go through the entire treatment of total body laser hair removal. I want that as much as having a baby. Those are the top two things that will happen once I lose this weight. Another thing is to have a real honeymoon and wear a bikini. I will not wear a bikini because I feel fat. My husband's always like, put a bikini on, you're not fat. No, I am fat. I'm not going to wear a bikini until I feel comfortable with myself. The next thing is to be pain-free. Most days with my back injury, because of my weight, I wake up and there's just so much extra weight on my body that my back hurts. And I really hope that losing the weight will help me be pain-free in my back. But not only in my back, my knees, my shoulders, my elbows, all the places where I have what I can only call arthritis. I don't really know, but, it's all hormone related, and I'm hoping that it all goes on. Another thing is to love myself like my husband and family do now. That's kind of a struggle for me. I can love other people, but I never love myself as well as people like my husband love me. This says, have more clothes than my husband like a woman should. But I'm not talking about jeans and t-shirts. Be more than a tomboy. I am definitely a tomboy. I have two brothers, a stepbrother. I'm the only girl on my dad's side. There are 9 of us, I'm the only girl. I was out there in the yard playing football, baseball, everything with the boys, and my grandpa always jokes that out of all 9 of those kids, I can throw a ball the best. I was the athlete. I have cousins that are fabulous football players. My brothers are awesome athletes. But that's just kind of my grandpa's joke that, leave it to my only girl to throw a ball better than the boys. And this says, have the self-confidence to launch my business plans. I'm a consultant with 31 Gifts, and I'm working really hard to have parties in Florida and just kind of get that up and off the ground. And I also want to launch my photography business, and I really have it on my heart to run a kids gym because I was a physical education major, and I just feel that that's so important to keep kids physically active, and especially now in Florida because they are trying to pass a bill that takes PE out of school, and that just really breaks my heart. I want to actively enjoy sports like golf, football, softball, etc., and not just watch them on TV anymore. I want to be able to golf, play catch, I want to be an active person in my own life, not only with my mom. My next one says complete a Warrior Dash, a 5K, a 10K, a half, and a full marathon. Not that I like running. I hate running. I do not like to run. But I'm hoping that it's not as painful and hard on my body once I lose this weight to be able to do things like that. I could go out today and complete a 5K. Don't get me wrong. I may not run the whole thing, but I could go out today and do a 5K. I can walk a 5K in about 1 hour. I want to cut that time in half. The Warrior Dash, that just looks fun. Also, I want to adopt a baby. My husband and I have always talked, he's adopted, and we've always said that we want to have a baby and adopt a baby. Having a baby right now is just much more important to me, but I feel that there are so many kids out there that need someone that once we do buy a house, I want to be a foster parent, and we also want to adopt a baby. That will eventually, not anytime soon, not necessarily a long time away, but that will eventually complete our family. And last and not least, from my thin list today, is I want to be content with who I am. I don't want to be wishing that I was thin or that I had done something differently. So, with that being said, I would like to invite you to come along with me today. I have my first appointment with my new fertility doctor in Florida. I will record as much of that as I can.